What's good, everybody? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Back at y'all with another one, man. We got our prediction video. We got the Jazz versus the Mavericks. Let's get into it. So, we got the Jazz versus the Mavericks, all tied up at 2-2. Very interesting here, man. We got some interesting things going on. Let's talk about it. Let's start off with game one. Game one, we got the Jazz getting the W, 6-point win. Bogdanovich, 26 points. Donovan Mitchell, 32. Jordan Clarkson, 10 points. Rudy Gobert, 5 points, but 17 big rebounds. That's huge. Keep an eye on that. And then you had, some surprise key players for the Mavericks. Obviously, Luka was out. So, Jalen Brunson dropping 24 and Spencer Dinwiddie, contributing as well with 22. Just wasn't enough. Came up short. And then game two, whole different ball game. We got the Mavs winning by 6, 110 to 104. Bogdanovich, 25 points. He's showing up. He's definitely showing up for the Jazz, which is big. And then you had Donovan Mitchell with 34 points. So you're having them. They're showing up and showing out. Donovan Mitchell and Bogdanovich are holding their part. Then Clarkson came along. He had 21. He's their wild card to me, if you want me to be honest. He's the one person on that team that can go out there and drop 40. And they give him the ultimate green light, a neon green light, to go out there and score and shoot the ball. So he hasn't shot a shot he didn't like, or he saw. I put it that way. And then Gobert, kind of the same stat line, man. 8 points, 17 boards again. So he's crashing those rebounds. They have to do something to keep him off the glass. They could put in Boban, who is another big body. He's actually taller than Rudy, but I think the style of play that they're playing right now is more indicative of what they need. So it's giving them the best opportunity to win right now. So I think they're probably going to stick with that for right now. But then, like I said, man, the Mavs, they have some dogs. There's no quitting that team. Jalen Brunson, again, he came out, dropped 41. Spencer Dinwiddie had 17, and then Maxi Kleber came out of nowhere and dropped 25 for him. So again, they had all hands on deck. You want to keep fighting. You want to compete. And you definitely want to make sure that you're out there, giving it your all. So that was game two. Let's jump over to game three. Game three, you had a situation again. Jalen Brunson came out, 31 points, man. Then you had Spencer Dinwiddie dropping 20. Max Kleber, 17. So you're having these role players that are coming out, and they are absolutely studding up and getting after it, because it was a 126 to 118 win in game three. So at that point, Jazz are down 2-1. They're down 2-1 right now to a shorthanded non-Luka team. So a lot of people are starting to question whether or not, if it's time to make some roster changes or a coaching change or something along those lines. It's time to shake it up in Utah. If they lose this series, then it'll be multiple years in a row where they did great in the regular season, playoff time came, and they just wasn't able to get it done. So nonetheless, again, Mavericks definitely showed up. Their role players showed up, and they were able to contribute and get the win. And in game three, Donovan Mitchell again, 32 points. Bogdanovich, 24 points. And then Mike Conley finally had a Mike Conley showing. He had 21 points. He's been pretty much non-existent in this series so far. So I think right now, the Jazz are just trying to find a way to put a lineup out there that can compete, let alone score and do something about this Mavericks team that are getting after it. And then we jump over to game four. This was a close, pivotal game. Pretty much game-winning shot was a lob from Donovan Mitchell to Rudy Gobert that sought them to get the victory. So it was 100 to a 99 one-point victory for the Jazz. Again, tying the series up 2-2. Again, Jalen Brunson showed up, 23 points. Luka's first came back. He dropped 30 points and 10 rebounds. The only reason this is something to talk about is the fact that no other player on the Mavericks had more than 11 points besides Jalen Brunson and Luka Doncic. If one other player could have given him 15, Jazz would be down 3-1 right now, looking to get gentlemen swept back in Dallas. Nonetheless, to the prediction portion of it, or I guess I'll finish it. Donovan Mitchell had 23 points. Rudy Gobert, again, 17 points. 15 rebounds. This time he added 17 points to it, and Jordan Clarkson had 25. So again, you had some big contributions, and that happened. So prediction portion of this, I'll make it short and sweet. I got the Mavs winning this game, pretty big actually tonight. I'll say they're probably going to win at least by 13, I expect Luka to have a huge game, Brunson to have a huge game. That supporting cast, that crowd's going to be rocking. I expect them to go out there and take a commanding, or not commanding, but force it and take it, go up 3-2 on this series, man. I expected them to actually close it out and beat the Jazz. I feel the Jazz just don't have that it factor right now. I'm not sure what's going on, but they are not performing to the standards they could or should. And I think it's time for some changes there in Utah, unfortunately. So that's all I got for y'all, man. Again, have Dallas winning it. They're not going to be able to do anything about it. Utah is not going to be able to do anything about Dallas, and Luka's going to be too much. So that's all I got for y'all, man. I appreciate you coming through. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that bell icon to get all the notifications. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. If you want to support the channel, I'll leave that information in the description of the video. And I'll see you guys later, man. Thank you.